guys, it's our last debrief of 2025. Also, all of my debriefs were brought to you by High Noon. Thank fucking God, because they got me through the worst year of my life. I say that loosely and lightly, but I also mean it. I think a lot of people can agree that 2025, regardless of how it looked from the outside looking in, a lot of good things happening. Mental health was a struggle for everyone this year. I've learned some really important things this year that ultimately changed my life, and I want to talk about them. I was betrayed by some of the closest people in my life, and it's a mind fuck. Anyone that experiences that knows how much of a mind fuck it is. When things happen to us, we feel that we need closure or we're owed closure, and closure is a word that I'm just starting to fucking hate. We feel like we need an apology. We feel like we need a why. We feel like we need an explanation. And in thinking that, I did this for months and months and months. You sit with it and you feel like it's never going to change. You feel like you're never going to move forward until you get that closure, or you get that apology, or you get that explanation. Newsflash, when people do bad things to you, when people are bad people, they're not going to come back and tell you why or say sorry. That's not in the cards. And ask yourself this: if someone were to give you an apology, if someone were to sit down and explain why they did the things they did to you, is it going to take away what happened to you? If I got my apologies, is it going to take away all of the nights that I spent fucking crying myself to sleep? Is it going to take away my trust issues? Is it going to take away all of the PTSD that you have from whatever the fuck it is that you went through? No. It is not going to fix. It is not going to change. It is not going to put a band-aid on anything. Yet we crave it so much. We think that we need it to move forward. We don't. If anything, it's more detrimental. Once I realized this, I was like, holy shit, okay, I am in control of everything. I spent my whole entire life in every friendship and every relationship making sure that that person's taken care of, trying to fix people while simultaneously putting zero effort into myself, putting all the effort into other people, which is a form of projection. I didn't want to face myself, so I would fix everyone else. As people, just look at all of our relationships, look at all of our romantic relationships, all of our friendships, our relationships with our family. There is so much effort, there is so much time, there is so much constant going into those relationships. Why on earth wouldn't you put the same effort into the relationship you have with yourself? I think it's really easy to forget how important it is to be able to sit with yourself, to simply just enjoy yourself. If you don't have a positive relationship with yourself, everything else in your life is going to crumble. Being selfish is actually the least selfish thing that you can do, because it's going to make every other part of your life flourish. Take care of you, focus on you, and watch everything else literally skyrocket. I realized this year that I use romantic relationships for the past 6 years to fill some kind of fucking void in myself. So what did I do this year? I didn't even think about having a relationship. Once you can genuinely realize that things don't happen to us, they happen for us, your world's gonna freaking change, guys. I am telling you, 2026 is your year. Nothing that happens to us is special. Every single person has their struggles, whether you think their struggles are small or they're big. Everyone struggles in their own ways. The only thing that's special is how you decide to get up from what has happened to you. Unfortunately, the past couple years has made me a pessimist. I think that the world sucks and people are bad, but I do realize you have the option to be good, and you have the option to be the good in the world. Once you actually start living by that, everything falls into place. Some of the most beautiful things have happened to me this year, because for once in my life, I have actively decided to choose myself. No matter how scary it is, no matter how much of a people pleaser you are, if I can freaking do it, the biggest people pleaser in the goddamn world, you can do it. 2026, I want you to choose you. I want you to work on the relationship with yourself, no matter how hard it is, no matter how much you don't want to face it. And I promise you, good things will come your way. I love you guys so much. This year was fucking insane. Now I'm gonna go drink a High Noon and go see The Housemaid with my best friends. So, like I said, love you guys to death. Choose yourself.